guys, I'm back. Just wanted to drop in, do kind of a short video on a subject near and dear to my heart because you know me. I'm always trying to figure out how to do things on a budget, and I was trying to find a great way to get a good Fender Tele or Strat tone without just breaking the budget. And I think I've got it together. And I want to show you what I have, and then we're going to go ahead and go over the different pieces, and then I'll play some tones for you guys. So yeah, I've got some really cool, really inexpensive ways to get some gear that seems like it's going to work out really good. So let me go ahead and switch the camera around, and we'll go over it. All right. Well, first off, let's start off with my guitar. I am going to go ahead and start with the Squire Telecaster. I actually am a huge fan of Telecasters. When I was younger, I really didn't like them at all. I don't know what it was about them, but as I got older, I just figured out how just really cool they are. Now, this is a Squier Affinity. They run usually about 200 and some odd dollars. I've seen them as low as 150 on used sites. So you can usually pick them up pretty inexpensively. Especially this one. This one does not have the string through the body. It actually has a string through the bridge, which is kind of odd for a Telecaster, but that was the way that this one came. It does have your regular, just single coil pickup in the bridge, and then of course the lipstick pickup in the by the neck. The one cool thing is I did tear it apart, and when it comes to the electronics, they did not skimp. It does have full size pots, so it definitely is definitely set up there. So the tuners are great. I shouldn't say great. They're good. They're not like a Godo or something like that, or locking, but they're just good tuners, and it stays pretty well in tune. The one thing I did change out was the string tree. I got the Graphtec that's on there now, and it was, I don't know, it was like $5, $6, so it was super inexpensive, but definitely that's the only upgrade I have made to this guitar. So like I said, I'm trying to show off, stuff that you can just go buy and just use it right away and not have to worry about it. The next thing, you guys I think have seen before, but I'll show you the Harley Benton cabinet there. Is a 1x12. It is their least expensive model. It comes in at about $76, $78. And then, because it's Harley Benton, it does have to get shipped from Germany. So it's about $30 to get it shipped over. And it takes it a while to get here. Now, you can have it overnighted, and of course, then that's going to cost you more. And then at that point, you may as well just buy one here in the States, for 150, 175 bucks. But if you want a really, really nice cabinet for $100, here you go. Now, they do have a model that's about $30 more that comes with a Celestion speaker in it. Definitely if you have the money, it's still super inexpensive, and that cabinet, the speaker alone is worth the money that you're going to be paying for the cabinet. So I don't know how Harley Benton does it. I guess because they buy so many. Definitely that's a way to go. Now, one of my criteria is I really, really, really wanted to make sure that I was getting a true tube amp. It's 100% tube amp. Okay, this is the Fender Super Champ X2. It does have amp modeling in it. Okay, so on the second channel, you can go through, and there are all kinds of different models of amps in there, and they sound great. But that is not what I wanted out of this amp. I wanted a nice, clean Fender tube amp, and this thing delivers. It is very inexpensive as compared to most of your tube amps out there. It is 15 watts. And before you go and say, hey, that's not going to be enough, trust me, 15 watts is more than enough. Especially for in the house, I can't get it past two. And if I do, it's, neighbors are going to be knocking and, all kinds of stuff going down. It's just amazing. And it has that Fender tube sound. And I don't know how else to describe it other than it's just an amazing, sweet tone that just, and it has the quack when you're using the single coil pickups with it. It's just amazing. Last but not least, the pedal that I have on here is a Behringer vintage tube overdrive. I picked this up off of Reverb for $35. But you can use any overdrive tube screamer or whatever. Just the only thing I'm using it for is going to be to get a little bit of gain on there, just to get a little bit of breakup at lower volumes. So that's what I've got it for. Altogether, you're talking less than $600 for everything. So, you can get, a full setup ready to go gig for less than $600. Because I tell you, absolutely, you could take this out, and if you were in a country band or a classic rock band, or just a rock and roll band, you could take this out and gig with it tonight. The X2 has a line out, so if you have a bigger, a bigger stage or a bigger venue, you can go ahead and line out straight to to a DI box, and then go ahead and play through the house. But you'd still have your on stage volume with the amp itself. And trust me, like I said, it is more than loud enough. So there you go, guys. Let me go ahead and I'll turn on the old Fender, and we'll go ahead and get some tones going for you. Alright, guys, here we go with some really beautiful clean tones from our Fender amp here. I've got it on about 2.5. So here we go. So the lipstick pickup on the Telecaster here. Let's go ahead and add in a little distortion and see how we sound. So as you see, this thing is super versatile. It's a beautiful, beautiful amp, and speaker combo, cheap. You can go gig with it. You can have fun with it. You can play in the house with it, not run everybody out of the house. The only drawback is it does not have a headphone jack. So when you play it, you do have to have it plugged into a speaker, and you will be listening to it, through that speaker. Now, it does have the line out, but it also does have a USB, so you can record directly to a DAW, and you can keep it at low volumes for that. You don't have to crank it up, so you can always do your recording a lot quieter. It also does have effects built right in, everything from chorus to reverb, and just a whole bunch of myriad of effects. It has a two-band equalizer, treble and bass, but yeah, definitely. And then it also has the effects adjustment, so you can how deep you want your effects to be playing into the music. So it's just a great amp all the way around. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe, like, trying to build the channel. So I hope you guys definitely enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks, guys. Bye.